Welcome to the Inner Game. Men across the world share a common story. You meet someone, you connect, things go great, you give your heart, your time, your loyalty. But then, things change. She pulls away. She becomes distant, cold, and eventually she leaves. You ask yourself, what did I do wrong? I was kind, I was loyal, I gave her everything. If you've ever been through this emotional whirlwind, you're not alone. But here's the harsh truth that many don't want to face. She didn't leave because you were bad. She left because you stopped being the man she respected. Today, we're diving into the dark psychology behind this behavior. This isn't about blaming women. It's about understanding the unconscious, evolutionary, and emotional triggers that play out in modern relationships. Let's decode the game. 1. Why women constantly test men. The first thing you need to understand is this. Testing is not manipulation, it's survival. Women test men because deep within their psychology is a biological instinct to ensure the man they choose can protect, lead, and remain grounded under pressure. Think about it. Centuries ago, women needed to align with the strongest protector for survival. That instinct hasn't gone away. It's evolved. Some of the most common tests include throwing emotional curveballs to see how you respond, challenging your opinions to test your confidence, asking for things she knows might be a stretch for you. Every test asks the same subconscious question. Can I trust this man to lead when chaos hits? Failing these tests doesn't mean you're weak. It means you haven't trained yourself to stay grounded in masculine energy. The key is not to fight the tests, but to remain unmoved by them. Respond with calm, presence, and certainty, not people-pleasing or emotional outbursts. 2. Why high-value men get targeted for emotional softening. Here's a paradox. The very traits that make a man high value, confidence, boundaries, discipline, purpose, are often the ones that women try to soften. Why? Because emotional closeness is how women feel safe, and in their minds, a softer man is more emotionally available. But what begins as a genuine desire for closeness often turns into a subtle campaign to reshape the man. You might hear things like, "Why don't you open up more? I wish you were more sensitive. You're too busy with your goals." Over time, you start bending. You compromise more. You give in to avoid arguments. And slowly, you lose your edge. But here's the catch. The same edge she fell in love with is the one she starts resenting. A high-value man must understand this. It's not your job to become soft to please her. It's your job to stay true to your mission and let her adapt to your frame. 3. The psychological shift, when loyalty turns into weakness. There's a dangerous line that many men unknowingly cross. It's the shift from being loyal to becoming a servant. Let's be clear, loyalty is not weakness. In fact, it's a powerful masculine trait. But when loyalty turns into constant submission, blind obedience, or fear of conflict, it becomes unattractive. Modern relationship dynamics are brutal for men who don't understand this. Society says be soft, be giving, be understanding. And yet when you give too much, you become too available, too predictable, too boring. This happens because of a psychological principle called predictability fatigue. When a man becomes too easy to access, too quick to respond, too eager to please, he loses the tension, the polarity, and the mystery that made him exciting in the first place. Remember, the masculine energy is meant to lead, not chase. You being kind is good. You being weak is not. 4. Why women leave when you start obeying. This is the part that hurts the most. You were there. You stayed loyal. You listened to her needs. You adapted. You made sacrifices. But still, she left. And not only did she leave, she left for someone who does less than you did. Here's why. She didn't leave because she stopped loving you. She left because she stopped respecting you. Obedience kills attraction. Every time you compromise your values to make her happy, you lower your position in her eyes. She may not even realize it consciously, but emotionally she starts to feel something is missing. That something is your masculine core. She wants a man who can love her, but won't bend for her approval. She wants a man who can protect her, but won't sacrifice his vision to keep her close. 5. Becoming unshakable. The solution to the dark game. Now that we've exposed the patterns, let's talk about the antidote. The goal is not to manipulate women back. The goal is to become the kind of man who doesn't get manipulated. Here's how. A. Live by a code. Define your non-negotiables. Know your mission. Make decisions based on your internal compass, not emotional reactions or outside validation. B. Embrace tension. Tension is not bad. It's where polarity lives. Don't fear arguments or discomfort. Face it with strength and clarity. C. Emotional control. When she tests you, don't react. Don't beg. Don't argue to win. Just be still. Calm. Grounded. The storm will pass, but your composure will leave a mark. D. Keep your edge work on yourself daily. Mentally, physically, spiritually. A high-value man is constantly evolving. When you grow, you stay unpredictable, and that keeps attraction alive. E. Choose respect over approval. Don't try to be liked, be respected. A man who is respected will always be loved deeper than the one who's simply nice. Conclusion. Lead. Don't chase. This entire message can be summed up in one sentence. Don't become the man she says she wants. Stay the man she's drawn to. You weren't made to obey. You were made to lead. Women don't test you because they hate you. They test you because they're looking for something deeper. A man who doesn't fold under pressure. A man who leads even when it's hard. A man whose loyalty comes from strength, not desperation. So if you're that man, or becoming him, then stand tall. Walk in your power, and never let anyone, man or woman, pull you off your path. Stay grounded, stay dangerous, stay you. Like, comment, and subscribe if this awakens something in you. This is more than a channel. This is a movement. Let's build stronger men, one truth at a time.